going on, everybody? Welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. Dr. Pazzi, how we doing? You know, Doctor, I thought I saw you hop in on the intro. I was like, maybe we're gonna go back to back here. Doctor's gonna win back-to-back intro heists, and Pazzi had to come in and just throw you under the bus like that. Kind of rude, but you know, the strategy works. Yeah, I don't know, the theory might still hold, but you might have to be a solo raider for it to work. So, kind of a tough beat, but yeah, so be it. Yeah, maybe it's just the get in early, but you gotta go in alone. You know, bringing people with you compromises. Yeah. Oh, I wonder who you might have to ban. Oh man. You're gonna ban not? But you would have to be the streamer to do that, because I can't promote you to a level that you can ban other mods. You know what's a pretty crazy thing to think though, speaking of not? I think Not is the last person that I modded, and I probably modded him like 6 years ago. Also, I'm just now looking at the mod list and seeing that Justin changed his name again. So, I mean, I don't know the next time we'll see Justin, but he is currently Vodkin. So you can all judge him for that next time you see him. I didn't know. I didn't know he changed his name. We're like, nuh-uh, what's going on, Luis? How does it feel to be back in the modern age and have electricity again? That's so rough, dude. That sucks so bad. Back in Civilization? Are you gonna play Civ 6 to celebrate? Yeah, just to really, like, relive that progression? And how long has it been? How long has it been since we played Civ? Because what we played, did we play Civ 4 or 5? I think we played Civ 5 a number of years ago now. Like so long ago. Get an early copy of Civ 7 instead? Wait, Civ 7 is on its way? I mean, I guess they'll just keep making those Civ games, right? Probably not long after they release one, they decide, let's do another one. Like, Civ 7, probably, to be honest, has probably been in the works for a while after Civ 6 was released. They're probably working on that alongside any of the expansion content that they might do. Alright, let's see what the conditions look like for this round. We've got our work cut out because we played like hot garbage, so I just have to, like, a casual 9 under. You know, go even 9 under and we'll make it. Oh yeah, high winds. Yep. High winds and very fast. Yeah, we're gonna make the cut. We put ourselves in prime position. I tell you what, after after playing it, not having played any sort of practice rounds, obviously I missed some shots, but like there were probably some places that I could have taken some more aggressive lines and different things, and I didn't. Hey, what's going on, Casey? Thank you for the luck. Not just another wait until expansions before it's actually good as the previous game. Didn't play much 6 compared to 5. Civ in general. Well, that reminds me. Now, I don't know fully, and obviously the game has gone on for a long time later. But like, I remember my cousin. Maybe it was with Destiny 1, but I remember. I think it was Destiny 1 where it was like the game's not even good until the whatever King expansion. I was like, oh, okay. This has the fastest greens, so I don't know. There's nothing really good. Taken King? Okay. Yeah, I think it was the first one, but it was like he bought Destiny when it came out, and then there were like, it took like 2 or 3 expansions, whatever it was, for the game to actually be what it should have been at launch, is I think what he said. Which, like, yeah, is rough. Now, I heard something interesting, so I've never actually really watched his streams, but I have come to enjoy the Pirate Software shorts. If anybody is familiar with those. But he was talking about timed exclusives and how they're really good because it's essentially, the timed exclusive period is essentially like an early access, and then when the game actually launches, it's in like its good state. And I was like, huh, that's actually a really good way to describe it that I never thought about. Recommend maybe Elden Ring or something else instead of golf tonight for mental health reasons. I've made my peace, Maddie. I've made my peace. We do have Elden Ring going on the YouTube though. You'll plug the YouTube? Yeah, there you go, Doctor. Get in there. Cybersecurity guy? Yeah, Thor. Or I think he had done some cybersecurity stuff. He does game development. Used to work for Blizzard. Yeah, what's going on, AK? We're playing not Elite, Kinetic right now. We'll play one other round to get kind of warmed up, and then we'll play Plat and Cry. The combination of Maddie and McTrees, just you know, they really like us. Now this and the US Open both have exposed you know, my lack of skill. We made the cut in the Masters and the PGA Championship. Missed the cut in the US Open. We're gonna definitely miss the cut here today, but we're gonna play it out. Apex Legends cover. Oh yeah. I remember that because I didn't watch it, but I remember seeing something like, I don't know if he found bugs or something, and he like did a whole video on it. But yeah, his shorts are real good because he's just like very intelligent. Has like just a lot of good info. Okay, played a little bit too much break there, or maybe just too much power. Hey, what's going on, Chris? Missed the cut in Kinetic this week? Competitive in the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, all the Pro Tours, because like the way I look at it is you have Plat, right? The top of the top guys, and then you have like the upper half or upper third of Elite are also like, you know, those are guys that can be competitive in Plat. You know, they might fail a little bit more often, and that's why they get demoted, but they're like promoted right back up pretty quickly. And then you get down into Kinetic, and you've got all these guys that are pushing from the top of Challenge Circuit and are like, if you're on a heater, a lot of times you're going right through Kinetic to Elite, so then it gets crowded and guys are falling back down. There's just, you know, and as they do the promo events and everything, you know, it continues to spill over and stuff, so yeah, certainly a lot of skill as you get into the Pro Tours. Top of Elite is Plat Light. Yeah, I think I called it Plat Junior yesterday. Almost. Dude, I lost track of numbers. Play through a Skyrim. Alright, Doctor, enjoy, man. Enjoy. Proximity, what's going on, Mr. Swede? Although, I guess, can I even call you Mr. Swede because you're only kind of Swede? It's a good question. AK, we shot even par. Had 2 bogeys and a double that really throw around off course. And the worst part, we birdied the first. And then I think we bogeyed the 4th, double bogeyed the 5th, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, that's good. Little bit more right than I thought, but distance is gonna be nice. So, I mean, Plat's just, it's tough, and it's one of those things like that double bogey was solely like, I hit a putt kind of aggressively, left edge, and it broke so much more than it looked like, and it rolled off the green. You know, so it very, very quickly turned from saving par to off the green, chip up, and then tap in. Mr. is from my dad. Absolutely hate it when someone calls me Mr. last name. I know that's, yeah, I know some people that are like that. I guess I don't get called it enough to get bothered by it. I know that's a thing for like, I think my mom is like, no, that's my husband's mother. So, yeah, I haven't been called it much. I think maybe in the context of like when you go to like the doctors or something and they call you back sometimes. I don't know why I played it like that. Question becomes, do you putt this? Do you chip it? I feel like most people would be really good at making this putt. I am not good at making any putts, so yeah, that kind of is my big problemo. Because it's also uphill. I really don't know what you do to get out of a putting funk. I truly don't know. Because is it really a funk if it's just how your putting is in general, you know? So I guess it's like just how do you get good at putting? That should be all over it. Oh, the 101's gonna take us long. We made a putt! Oh my goodness gracious, we made a putt. Alright. I did take this on like a big draw last time, but it's moderate, so we'll just play it through. Uphill 33 feet. And then a little bit of wind. Problem is this is a 6-iron. I do not like this, Sam I am. Hit the strike. I think it's too long. It's gonna roll off the green left now. The problem is, in order to get enough shape to get that to roll to the right, I don't really know. Because I don't want to take a 5-iron. That kind of defeats the purpose there. Alright, we'll put a little bit of check, but I do want it to bounce and roll, so... Now it's gonna go sideways. Too far right. Not a bad effort. Not a bad effort. Okay, so this you actually get a chance to go for it. 103, baby fast. I don't think that's enough power though. I think you have to get it up into the like 105, 106. Because that would get you to the top of that slope and maybe you could get like a forward kick. So now you're in like chipping up into the side of this. Actually, it's deceptive because you're on an uphill, so you're actually like chipping it into here. And then you get into this funky like, that probably dies, but if you give it too much, like this is for science. I'm gonna give it a sand wedge. But this could be too much and then it rolls out the back. Ah, see, that's close. But if you go gap wedge and it gets on, like you could have too much roll, so it's like a very finicky thing. You're on a very big bounce, so like, do you really want to try and go up a club and all that? Not bad. So that's kind of the risk with going so close there. But on the other hand, if you leave yourself further back for a full shot, I mean, you could still be in trouble, so. See, I think it's okay to go for this bunker. I think I overhit it. Catch the upslope. It's gonna kick left, but it'll stop it. That'll play. I mean, it's not gonna be necessarily like an easy thing to get anywhere close to the hole because of how much break there is, but you know. Just try and get it somewhere close. It's always pretty much gonna come down below the hole. Because in order to get that in, I feel like you'd pretty much have to slam it. And I'd rather leave myself a birdie, like an easy birdie, than get a chance at an eagle and make the birdie even harder. Just have to pick when you want to take risks. Okay, this needs some D-loft, and I think I'm actually okay with it going a little bit to the right. More green over there. That's the shot. That is the shot. Little bullet. Runner up the fairway. We need 7-iron. Well, I don't know that we need 7-iron necessarily. I'd prefer 7-iron over the 6, but you know what? It has the slope downhill. We're on an upslope. Probably is gonna release just enough. I hit that so fast. That was not a good input. I don't know what that was. I got quick on my backswing. We should probably float this to the downslope here. That'll give us a chance to be like below the hole. I landed that short. Come on, get to the ridge and release. Fine. Yeah, I didn't flight it quite far enough. Okay, pitch shot par 3. I do enjoy when we get these. Cause you get 81, little bit of wind, but it's more so that this should have some roll. Fine, what's going on, Drew? How have you been? Need to play this out right so that it has some room to roll. A little slow. I needed to release, but that slow's not going to help our cause. Yeah, just not the input we needed. Okay. So I don't want to go too far right. If I go too far right... What a putt! We go too far right, it's gonna start breaking right. There it is. A little sideways bleeder. Keep doing that. I start to get a little bit heavy on the downswing. I suppose you can potentially play this in a way where you bounce it from the fairway. I slowed it though. That's gonna get us too far to the right. Okay, that works. Hey, what's going on, Van? Welcome back. How was the weekend? So it's gonna get some yardage loss. Yeah, okay. That's why you just play it with full brakes. That's why you just play it with some full brakes. That's so mean. Playing some X Defiant? Okay. I've heard of it. I don't really know much about it other than it's a newer shooter. I forget what studio. What studio is that for? Oh, it's Ubisoft, okay. Hey, caramba. All right. So it does come back across even on that uphill there. Okay, so there's old Call of Duty developers that went and made their own thing. That's definitely been, I feel like, a bigger trend in the past number of years, is people leaving studios and making their own game. Because we saw it, what, with the Dead Space devs? I know that was one. Been a few more. Oh, that was still slow. Interesting. It'll be okay, but I didn't think it was... Didn't think it was slow. Level 2 on this now? Very nice. People are sick of Call of Duty. I mean, I haven't played a Call of Duty game in ages. I just am not like a big competitive shooter guy though. Like that's just not my, it's not my skill set. And it's not where I draw my enjoyment. I used to play a fair amount of Call of Duty back in high school and like Halo and stuff. I still enjoy Halo, but nowadays more the campaigns, not the online competitive stuff. That's a little fast. It's gonna hang us out left because of that. Baby's good, thank you for asking. He's, we're working on some more teeth, so we're a little bit grumpy, but it's all good. There we go. There's just this little fear that lives in the back of my mind of like, that's gonna go low. It's gonna break on me. There's never enough trust. Why are we hanging them out so far slow? Your dog is a year old now, so still got a puppy. Puppies are a lot of work, but love dogs. Alright, we're gonna give it a little bit of loft. Try and take a touch off of it, but we need it to kind of start sitting. Okay, so that's just that same swing. That's how we're getting that slow. Okay, have to be more assertive on the downswing then. Oh wow. That's too far. We got some break here. Just trying to utilize it a little bit better for visualization. Okay, I mean, we missed high side, so I guess that's got to count for something. Stresses you out? Went out of town this weekend. Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing about having a dog. Hey, what's going on, kids? I don't know. Man, this is really bothering me. I don't know why this bot, like, keeps dropping messages. It's really starting to irritate me. I don't know if there are alternatives, but it's like really irritating me because the last thing I ever want to do is miss chat messages when I know that I am like fully capable of reading everything, so I apologize for that. I don't know what's going on with it. Is it you, Van? No, well, actually, your messages are like my bot at like a few minutes ago started to drop messages on Twitch. It's now dropping the YouTube ones as well. I don't know. Both of them are having connection issues. I think it's that their service, the way that it works, like it must get strained by the number of people using it or something, and so it like their servers must be having issues. So no, there's just a bug in the actual like software. You guys don't bug me. So my monitor just looks very chaotic because I have the combined chat window open, but because we've been having issues, I have both regular chats open as well. So like 3/4 of my second monitor is just chat windows, just so I'm like trying to make sure that I see all of the chat messages. But like obviously want to have them all combined so that, you know, it's just one place to look and read. That's still slow. See, I feel like I'm swinging quite a bit faster, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Alright, 12 under's not too shabby. It's okay. We'll see what the conditions are here for round 3. How do you cure the ball? You give it medicine. To curve the ball, though, left bumper, or L1, and then move the, for me, yeah, left stick. Yeah, I was gonna say, you flip for whatever, no. So you L1 and then move the left stick. If you're a right-handed golfer, you move it left to fade and right to draw. If you're a left-handed golfer, just flip that. Alright, so this is medium again, but I want to play here because it's faster greens, just to, I know it's not very fast, but it's just a little bit closer. Like Skibidi Toilet, Monk? I have seen that clip in Tolo's stream, but that's like the extent of it. So I don't know too much about that. I'm fairly certain there's like a whole series of Skibidi Toilet stuff. But that's I only have limited knowledge on it. Nothing too crazy. Play on PS5 left-handed? Yeah, so I mean the shot shape, it doesn't matter what stick you swing with, it's still the left stick for shot shape. So like if you press L1, you'll bring up this menu. You'll bring this up. Fade, draw, loft, de-loft, and then right stick is backspin or less spin. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of playing the shot shaping. You're right-handed. I'm right-handed, but I swing with my left thumb. I mean, the thing is, all your movement and stuff on controller is left-handed anyway, so have good left-hand control. Alright, so 29 feet here. It's gonna play right around pin high, a little bit short, and then wind in. 6 iron. I think that's gonna be right on the money for this. Why is that so fast? We had all of those shots so slow, and then that one just comes out mega fast. I don't know what happens there. So you gotta get this going. It's gonna run through. It's braking, but not enough. Just don't be like too much pace to go off the green or anything dumb. That's the right amount of pace. That's not going off the green because it hit the hole. Good thing that was cut there. Alright, so 245. This plays a little bit short. Gonna hit into it. I think we're gonna play this somewhere here. It's a nice strike. Get a little bit left, and then we'll kick down right towards the hole. Come on. Be the one. It's a 2, but that's a pretty nice shot. Nice putt followed by a very nice par 3 shot. Things you love to see. Things you absolutely love to see. Alright, let's try and get... Haven't had something that needs shot shape yet. These ones have been pretty well. Pretty well right in the pocket of things. 42, 46, a little bit downhill. So we're gonna put a little bit of loft on it. But I don't think we need to do anything too crazy here. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I do think on some of the short ones, I think that I'm putting more pace into it than I actually am. Where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna power this through it. I don't think that's actually the case. Like I think sometimes, like it comes off not really that much firmer. Like hitting it an extra foot or two past the hole is not really all that aggressive. So this wants to go a little bit more to the left. Let that wind drift it. But it's also still gonna be a little bit long, so let's loft it up. A little slow, so we're gonna hang right. Fairway bounce. Okay, not bad. But you do have the loft on that wedge, it's not too bad. It's the longer clubs that when you get those fairway bounces, it can be pretty nasty. Puppy eating the couch now? Oh man, no, go stop the dog. Go stop the dog, man. Appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. I'll catch you later. Alright, we're gonna give it some backspin. We're also gonna give it a pretty good amount of draw. So that we can... I'm getting aggressive with this. We're going for green. Come on, you gotta keep drawing. You gotta keep drawing. Get over. Don't go right. Dead. Where is this? Alright. Screw it. We're playing from the island. I don't know how we walked out here, but we're playing it. Mostly because you get a backstop. Like, you're hitting into an uphill. But getting the number right is gonna be the hard part. Sandwich could be dangerous with the wind. And if we get low rolled, let's think about this. If you go gap wedge, you're into like 81, 80%, 63, and then wind. You know, so be it. So be it. I gotta put backspin on this, or like loft on this, or else it's gonna take off too much. Let's see here. Like, this is gonna push right. I didn't think it was gonna push that far right. But I suppose my swing has been a bit more right. Okay, that's just mean, dude. Suppose my swing has been a bit more on the right-hand side than it has been. The 130s, little off, little backspin, let her drift. Slows keep coming, that's for sure. There is a partial outage. It is just now. My client is just now telling me, like, 15 minutes later, we're currently experiencing heavy database load. The issue has been identified and a fix is being implemented. Yeah, cool. That's cool and all. We gotta, it's just, it was, I mean, I guess it's because something was, like, posted, and so they have a channel to check. You know, if something is an acknowledged outage. But yeah, we've been having problems for a little while. It's just been starting to get a little bit too frustrating. Well, that's staying out to the right. Wow. I thought with the lie and everything that we'd get a little bit more left, but hey, we've got an eagle putt. We're getting this thing on a little bit of an embankment here. You know, some sloping to the side. And into the middle of the cup. Alright, yeah. No pars on the card. Don't mind the double bogey because we put one in the water going for eagle. Yeah, the slows have been a little bit perplexing. It's okay. See, the pitching or the gap wedge pitch, I think we can give a little bit of D-loft here. Actually, a fair amount because we're on an upslope. But then enough to get it onto that slope and rolling. Oh, that could be good. Pretty good. My guy. How are you this bad? That's not even the flag, game! This is the flag. It's over here. Where are you going? Fake flags. It's wrong hole. Why is it routed like that? Who did this? We put this one on the green last time. Now this is quite a bit more dangerous. In fact, if you go for it and you're short, you're in the water. So we're just gonna go for the sand. Sand or left side green. I think sand would be the best. Means we're gonna end in the upslope, yeah. Yup, that checks out. That is about, yep, what you would expect. Broken wrists. Oh wow. Okay. Unexpected amounts of rollout. I was not prepared. I was not prepared. I don't know why I keep thinking that that's gonna break that much. Like, I don't think there's a world in which it ever really does. All right. Well, that was an interesting hole. We go for it. Was it worth it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right, I am going to take a quick break here at the turn. I'm gonna go grab a hot dog from the snack stand. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom, top the water off, stretch the legs out, and we will come back, finish this up, and then we will hop on into Platte. So appreciate y'all being here. We'll be back in just a few moments. We are back in business. Let's rearrange those. Okay. Haven't missed anything. Actually, you know what? With this being out, I guess we'll just abandon the chatbot for now. I mean, we had it a couple of times actually where, like, I think yesterday and today, both times I had to like log back in, like re-authenticate Twitch, and I think I had to re-authenticate YouTube yesterday. So I wonder what's going on with their stuff. I mean, I suppose having the burden of, oh no, people are using the thing I made, I have to increase space, like, that's not a bad problem to have, but definitely not the greatest user experience. I was like, this is gonna go low, and then suddenly when the camera changed, it felt like it was gonna miss on the high side or something. I was just starting to have so many questions about what was going on with it. 365. I ain't getting 365. No siree, but I do seem to like the outcome of the stinger up this left-hand side most of the time. You can kind of run it up there, get it on the ground so it stops before the end. Just try and maximize your distance. Because the gap wedge here is not going to make it, but I think 150, probably close to pin high, so you can just take that loft on. Man, so many slows. Which is gonna now put me short right, which is gonna be big kick. Ball's not gonna stop. Yeah, that's kind of the big killer in all of these misses is when it ends up taking it short like that. Is that too far to the left? No, not a bad attempt at all. Slowly drifting little by little. Low 90s, honestly, give it some D-loft. Get it on and let it roll. Everything keeps coming out slow. It's not bad, but just don't like getting so far right of where we're trying to aim. I think that caught the lip. Felt like it changed directions just ever so slightly. Yeah, that's how you overhit. That's how you overhit a putt. Take the break out. Okay. I just have to be, I guess, a little bit more aware of how our downswing is feeling, because whatever the feel has been thus far is essentially pretty laid off at the top. But then you do that. Oh, brain. How did I steer you so wrong? Well, at least that's perfect, but it's gonna roll through still. Oh man, it's just, yeah, so it goes. So it goes. We'll see how Platt is, but it's just like the precision that Platt requires. If this is the kind of... If these are the ways in which we're going to miss things. Yeah, just... Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. I do like that. Little movement, big movement, so you're hitting through the little movement, it's swinging, but hit it firmly here. That's almost... I guess you just have to commit to the firm. Like, I need to actually... like, adjust the aim marker if I'm gonna try and play the aggression like that. Okay, see, I can live with baby fast. Oh, that's money. Cause all I knew is it needed to hit the green, and we'd be good. Fairway, always a different story. The green, on the other hand, that's the good stuff for getting it to stop. 258, 256 for wind. Just play like a little fader. Little fader. Come on, wind. Hold it up. Oh. Okay. I thought with it hitting the fringe there that we might get in trouble. So now you've got a little bit of slide the whole way. I don't want to be too aggressive with it, especially with it being, yeah, this downhill kind of. Get in there. Get the eagle. Right, no point in the driver. No point in the driver. I mean, no point also in hitting the fast like that, but 125, 122, 120, and then win long, so gotta take some back off of it. And this should fire a good bit, right? And the wind kind of hold. Is it soft? Alright, solid way to end this round, and then it's the round that actually matters. I left my cup! BB-8 is very important. Must stay hydrated. Can't let the mouth get too dry, you know. 'Cause the thing is, we sweat out Platt for like, you know, And something like this, probably close to an hour, like 50 minutes or something. Don't need that. The whole time. It's not fun. It is not fun. So this should be a little long. So we'll just hit it with loft and some spin. That's fast. It's online. Might be a little long now, yeah, a few yards deep. 101 fast, not helping the cause. Oh, it's got a fair amount of break the whole way. Ah, still load it. Alright. Let's get at it. The main event, we've got lots of work to do here. We enter round 2 of the Open Championship at Shoreditch Links. A little bit behind the 8 ball. So we are not fully out of it. Gonna need a big round here to make the cut. But I believe it until I do not. So let's dive in. Tee boxes move forward here. Winds stay high, this time out of the southwest. Fairway is very firm. Greens are moderate, so that should help, but greens speed up all the way to the maximum. So all that's left to do is try and press on through the suffering. .446 yards here on the first, and I think again like last time, very firm fairways. I think the driver is just one of those shots you run a little stinger. Just try and run it out there, get it up the right-hand side, let it feed right to left. And just don't put yourself into bunker trouble or in the rough out the gate. All right. So we've got 158 yards here, uphill. So we're gonna carry about 148. Get another like maybe 7 at the back. 155, knock off just like a touch. So we're gonna need a little loft. It is moderate, so a little loft and a good amount of spin with the very fasts. Try and get this thing to sit nicely for us. You know, that's the ultimate goal, and that should drift left. All right, that's a good strike. It's a good line. Will it sit pretty for us? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Okay, just got to do that like 17 more times, and we will be absolutely money. So managed to birdie the first in both rounds. So we've got that going for us. 274 yards with the wind. See, this is the type of thing, you'd land it here and just run it straight off the back. Now, if you go hybrid, 256 with wind. don't think I can get it back anywhere close. The question actually becomes 3-wood. If you're like pin high, can you play a bunch of shape here? I don't know if I'm getting a little bit too overzealous with this, but I think I'm actually gonna try and shape this 3-wood. Try and work back. It's a nice shot. That much shot shape though, and we only take off and land at 274. So we're gonna roll off the back of the green anyway. I think it was a solid effort. I honestly can't believe it rolls out that long. But you know what? We have an uphill chance. It's very fast, so I'll still probably put a touch of brake on this. Uphill a little. It's moderate. It's gonna skip forward and then do the roll. Lots of brake at the end. Ah, do I? I didn't lose as much. It doesn't lose as much off of the uphill as I thought. That like fired out. Ah, that's less than ideal. That is absolutely less than ideal. You don't hit this as firm, so it's braking. Huge save. Okay, so let's just like not do that again. I think regardless, I know I'm trying to hold that chip out, but at the same time, it's one of those things. Like I think I have to just try and play to stop it and not run it by that far. Because that just gets so dangerous. You don't want to leave yourself with those sorts of putts. Pitching wedge might not be enough club. It's 160 to the back here, but uphill 9 and a bad lie. So effectively, I mean, you're talking 171 yards to get there, but then you have wind. 10 and on an uphill. Yeah, but it's uphill so much. I think 9 iron. Lost a good amount of backspin on it. And then pushing it. Yeah, I think this will be okay. I pushed that one so far to the right. A little aggressive on the thumb. We're up on the echelon, but that did not need to be that far off target. Not at all. It's so much brake. What does that feel like? Just pushing it through. I mean, you're pushing it through, and I feel like it just has to come off the face so much. Okay, Big putts. Big putts. A lot of golf left. Come on, let's do something. Let's do something magical and make a cut here. It'd be some of the greatest golf I've ever played to do so. But I think if we can stay in it and make some good shots and then make some putts, like anything is possible. 10 mile an hour into the wind, uphill, 149. 139, a little bit more. That's such a tight window, but like, the problem ends up being if you try and take this in, like, I just don't think you're gonna get there. I like the way that swing felt. Oh, we're gonna roll backwards. Just overshaped it a little bit too much. But still an uphill putt. Not a ton of break here. This is about getting the pace right more than anything, I think. Moves a little right to left. Little right to left. Little right to left. Back left to right, which is kind of hold the line. And then it's negligible break back at the end. See, I took power off of that because it's such a messed up thing. If you hit that too firm, you're off the back of the green, so it sucks because I want that birdie, but...
I am a cheap reviewer.
You're a cheap reviewer! Guy, what's going on, man? Welcome back for 52 months. Hope you continue to enjoy your faces. Thank you for choosing to use your Prime sub over here. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Okay, I don't think you can drive this one down here. I think in round one we could have, but you lose any sort of line at the hole. 321, 335, and then wind slightly back in. You can put it in the bunker, but I don't want to be taking that shot, so... Like I said, in round one, I think we may have made a mistake. This round, I don't think laying up is the mistake. I think being back here and having an attack angle coming in is gonna be our greatest asset. Now, getting all of these lies and everything correct, that's gonna be the taller task. It's a good strike. I just need the wind to do its thing. That's not doing its thing. This could be terrible. I mean, that's such a good, it's the input and everything. The wind just does minimal. The wind just does minimal things. I actually think you might be able to go a little bit more aggressive with this. Like sand wedge chip because there's a backstop? If I go lob wedge chip, could get very dicey, but I think sand wedge. See, it carried a little bit further, but there's backstop. So the whole thought process here is you have something to stop it, potentially even do a little bit of that rollback. So ultimately not that bad. It stinks because I feel like that approach shot was in the right spot. Okay, I know that's playing it more aggressive, but we got to do it. Alright, downhill. It's actually even downhill more because it's 45 to the flag. And this is driving downhill below it. So you can get this out a good ways. So I'm actually going to play it in a way that we try and play a big draw. I hit it very fast, so now we're going to draw it into the rough over here. Not great. Not great. Kind of forcing things a little bit too much there, I think. Out of the rough, up the hill, out to the right, wind back. You're trying to land it short and just kind of get something up in the area, I think. Got low rolled. So let's just try and get up and down here. You know, come out unscathed and then try and attack the next. Okay, so uphill. It's gonna take a little bit of the left to right, or right to left out of it, but okay, come on. We found some scores, but we gotta get more. Hole is tucked in the back. 172. Get about 10 in the face. Just immediately, you know, take it back to 162 and then a little bit more. So give it just like a touch of D-loft. Oh, the slow absolutely kills it. I think that was short anyway. I think that wind... I must have been too fast to make that judgment on it. Because that was not the right selection. Alright. Huge swing here. Like, absolutely massive. Well, this is gonna end up well low. Jeez. You've got to be kidding me, man. And I thought we had a little bit of momentum going. I know it was only 2 under, but it was 2 under with the clean card, and then that's a kick in the nuts. Hey, what's going on, Ears? That stings. That stings. So we like leave one short on the one putt because we don't want to go out the back. Then that one we managed to not get anywhere near enough because it's so uphill. All right, can't let it rattle us. We've got plenty of golf left to try and still make something happen. So let's try and do what we can. A little bit slow. Don't necessarily agree with it carrying that far, but I suppose that is a shot that I've managed to struggle with a little bit more recently. You're tapping it, so it's dropping, and then it's dripping even more a little there. It stopped breaking at the end. Stop breaking at the end. Hey, what's up, TFR? Brutal? That was indeed part of the YouTube thumbnail for yesterday's round. I don't know what adjective I'm gonna use for today. Oh, man. Oh no, not the slow. It's gonna kick too far right. I mean, obviously, I think part of it is we try and get a little bit too cute with some of the shots. But at the same time, like, I feel like you have to. I feel like if I try and just play to the middle of the green, like, I don't even know what kind of look I have. You don't really have a look. Like, it forces you in a way that you have to take all of the aggressive shots and different things. Or at least that's how I see it, and maybe that's my issue. Hybrid, 237. It's 10 mile an hour wind. I mean, you're going with it, so it's less. Oh, that's so fast. Where does that come from? Where does that stuff come from is like what I have not quite understood. This is gonna come out so much. I'm still low on it. I mean, we're under par. I gotta take the small wins, I guess. Alright, that should stay safe. Hey, it's mean streets out here. It is mean streets out here. And we're just off by the smallest margins enough to make things just miserable. Downhill lie, like it's gonna kick off of this and then run. So if I give a good amount of backspin, see, that was weird how that played. I mean, that's the outcome I was hoping for. I just didn't think the ball was gonna start spinning back and then re-release. I just kind of thought that it would take a lesser roll, but yeah. The outcome is the outcome. A little bit less break at the end. Okay, so breaks a lot more in the beginning. All right, it's a birdie. We just gotta get like 6 more in the last 6 holes, right? Or 7 holes. Math is hard. So we're not out of it. Biggest thing is just like, don't do anything dumb to get demotion marks. Keep chipping away. Maybe, just maybe, like, I don't know, you find an eagle or something, like you get something special that helps propel you up. But we've got everything to play for here. 9 to 10. Uphill 8, 157. That's not gonna play the full 10, I don't think. It's gonna play a bit though. That's a lovely strike. Sit, 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 sit. Come on. And we convert. Back-to-back birdies. Okay, we're looking a little bit more closely to the start of the round. These par 5s just have been like 0 opportunities. And I'm not a guy to be able to really hit the overpowers with any sort of consistency, so we'll take the fairway and reg, but I don't think this is gonna be something we can really get after. I mean, you have kind of an incredible lie. 273, 276, 290, 288, and then the wind. But like this is designed in a way to kick you into that bunker or kick you into that bunker. And even if we didn't, we would have too much speed and roll all the way out the back of the green. Like this game over PGA, Pat? I do. I think that EA's PGA has like a good career mode and stuff. But for me, you know, you've got the custom courses The actual gameplay is just a lot better, in my opinion, in this game. Because the big thing with 2K is your inputs, like, fully dictate your shot. So, like, if you hit your shot in the white line and hit the perfect tempo, it will go where you want it to. In EA, like, I'm fine with the randomness in career mode, but it doesn't translate into online. I hate having just randomness baked into my shot in a competitive setting. Hey, what's going on, Van? Welcome back. Alright, so uphill shot, 108, 98. See, this could be right around the flag, but is gonna want to spin back. So I've got to give it like full. Gotta take all the spin off of this guy and see what we can do with it. That'll work. That'll work, that'll work, that'll work. Touch a break at my feet, touch a break up at the hole.
You seek the Holy Grail.
Just hit it firmly into the hole. Pat, thank you for the follow. Come on, let's make a run of it. Let's make a run of it. Let's do the unthinkable. What is this whole location? Do you try and bank it off of here? Am I getting too flirtatious with danger? 193, what do you have as tailwind here? 10? Diagonal, we'll call it like 8 or 9. But downhill, it's still gonna go quite a bit. 175, 182, 91. See, like if you go down a club, you're not getting there. Don't really want to go over the top because that kicks down, and then you do have a backstop, but I just don't know if going right over the top is safe. It's really what it boils down to. 93. And I think the 6-iron would go, that just would go. But maybe that backstop, I mean, it's faster greens and everything. That would just carry so much more, right? 7-iron, 193, 195. That's as good as we're gonna get. I could try and go in a way where we play that backstop, but I don't want to risk like running up and over or it having too much coming back. So this at least gets us on with a chance. I did hit 101 in fast, so like it carried a little bit further, but so we break back a bunch more at the end, and that's gonna be the real key to this whole thing. It's like it starts to drift out, but very quickly come back at the end. Oh man, we almost had it. We almost had it. I think so, Van. I think so. Okay, so this is a par 5 we have to make good on. Because you get the downhill, downwind. You don't want to go all the way through, but... Did I get this too far left? Maybe we'll get a slight kick right. That's going to be on the ground long enough. Alright, 216 yards. So it's not really an eagle look because it's downhill. Like this is all protection on that front pin. This is all protection on that front pin. So what you're looking for is like land it here and try and get it to stop up on this shelf. Watching your favorite show right now? Very nice. 206. See, like the 6-iron? Fully shaped on that backspin. I think I'm gonna have to go up to the 5-iron and do the shape to try and get it to sit. I hit it slow. I overshaped it anyway. I think even with the perfect. Okay, so it makes the eagle a little bit harder, but if we can get up and down here, still got a good chance. So if you go full, that's gonna be a little bit. Take it back just a touch, and then you're throwing it up the hill and trying to get this thing to snap over to the left. Underhit it a little bit, but it should be playable for birdie.
That we have been charged by God with a sacred quest.
Hey, what's going on, Shift Control? How are you doing? What quest? To seek the Holy Grail. That is your quest. Alright, so we got about 9 or so down the hill. Oh, this is such a tough shot. If we can get it right, we can get something close. 125. Down 26 feet. You're playing this into the low 130s. With the wind, it's gonna keep carrying out. Gonna play some loft and some spin, and you're just gonna try and sit this guy here. Ring out, she did! Oh, 96. Be a little short. Ah, that if it takes a nice bounce. Ooh, that is money. Which makes me wonder, would 100% have been out the back of the green? Maybe. Maybe. Seek pure emotional meltdown when you play golf? It's not what we seek, but it is what we get. Alright, gotta full shape this driver here. Try and get it to cut into the right-hand side of the fairway. Oh, a little bit too slow. I figured it wasn't gonna be a friendly kick. I had my hopes up, but I assumed not. I think this is just you end up having to take your medicine. Cause even with all of this stuff, like, we're so short. All right. The 8-iron hits it? I mean, we're in the fairway, but even the 8-iron stock hits that thing. Wow. All right, we gotta plant one close to try and make par here. 108. I think you should be okay for something like this. And then wind. I mean, you're flirting hard with that right-hand side, but you kind of have to. Little on the faster side. This putt for par. Pretty strong on the left to right break. Pretty dang strong on the left to right break. Right putt. I do Van, but it's like a personal one. I don't have any sort of gaming Facebook. I don't even really use Facebook. It's just kind of there for if people need to tag me in something or get in contact with me, but even that, it's mostly like my wife tagging me in pictures. Right hand side of the fairway. Sit it down. I mean, I put full off, full backspin on it, so if it gets out the left hand side from there, I'm not sure what else you could do. 171 yards. Gotta leave it on the short side. 10-ish yards at the back. It's not gonna play fully though. Something like this 9-iron. That's a round pin high, I think, if you play it. So you're gonna need some loft to try and get the landing softer and on that slope. No kick left. I was gonna say, should sit soft enough. Like, let's get this to 7 under. I don't know where the cut line's at. It's gonna be close, but all I can say is we fought. If we don't make the cut, we fought hard. Touch left, but then it breaks right more, and then like kind of fake left at the end, it seems. Wow. Didn't really move. Didn't really move to the left there in the middle. But that's big fight. Even in 6 under, tale of 2 very different rounds. I know that this is probably in some respects an easier round, although looking at it, yeah, there were some big rounds, but fairly consistent across the board there. Even some people that shot better in round 1. So I don't know if it's quite going to be enough. I don't think so. T65 gets in, so I think we're going to be missing a cut here, but at least we can say we went down swinging. Gonna get ready for your trip? Ooh, exciting. All right, let's check TGC real quick. Whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna call that a good comeback. Now, little plug, if you are watching on YouTube, or maybe you're watching on Twitch and you didn't know about the YouTube. Subscriptions go a long way if you enjoy, and also likes on the stream go a long way as well, because it's the only way that YouTube knows you enjoyed it. All right, let's take a look here. So we were 104 after 1. I mean, obviously people have played 2. 6 under, yeah, puts us just outside the cut line here. 7 under would have given us a chance. What I'm gonna hope here is by the end of Wednesday that it goes to 8 so we can sleep easy. You know, obviously that double bogey in round 1 is big. That bogey that we took early in the round today, you know, not making, I think there were like a putt or two that, like, you know, a few putts that just barely missed. So say 1 should get to 8 under, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if they double up. I mean, those are 6 right there. That puts that to 58. Which would put this at, that would knock this out, I think. So I think it's safe to say that 8 is going to do it, but we are nice and far away from demotion marks, and hopefully we can say that we put on a good show. 9 under safe, BJ. I mean, definitely got some players still to play, but I think, oh, 9 under, I would say, is definitely safe. I would even argue that 50, 8 under might get in as well. But I think 9 is, more than good. Because look at it this way, you need, in order for this number to get bumped, you need 24 people to go 10 under or better. And there are currently only 32 people at 10 under or better. I don't think you're getting that many people that, you know, have already teed off plus the ones that haven't to get there. Don't get me wrong, you got some heavy hitters in here, right? Lindsay and Alves, Campaloteta, like all of these top players can go in and do that, but I don't think you're getting 24 of them. I think you will be perfectly safe. So yeah, we just missed the mark here. Just missed the mark by a few strokes, but you know, we missed the cut on the US Open and then this, but I would say going 6 under after an even opener is a really solid comeback. And we even had a couple where it was like, I mean, we were fractionally off. That bogey was what, the around the world one that went off. That's under hit on power. You know, we leave 1 short. 1 just misses on the right. That one on 18 doesn't really break left. But I guess I guess that one was just more of a misread. You know, but that one that, like, the wind didn't bring it back, you know, all of a sudden you lose some opportunities. But I think we played pretty well overall. So let's take a look at this. So yeah, only 1 bogey in this round. Pretty solid back 9, and like had the chance to make 1 here, had the chance to make 1 here. This went wrong, had the chance, like, missed opportunities. But I can't putt, so, you know, it's just that same old story of, like, if I can't putt, then how in the world are we supposed to score things? Really what it boils down to. But it is what it is. It is what it is. That is the end of 2K23 Majors. Unfortunate to go out on a miscut, but the hope is that we will maybe be able to make a run into the tournament at the end here. So make it into the Tour Championship. Let's go and say hello. Let's see here. Let's go and say hello to Rundown Man. He is playing his plat rounds. Or he's going to be playing his plat round. Oh, he's playing True Sim plat. Okay, or not True Sim plat. True Sim, I'm mixing all of the words. True Sim Major. So let's go and say hello to him. Thank you all for watching. I know a little bit shorter stream. Tomorrow, I think we will run some, I think for the rest of the week, since we missed the cut, we'll make some attempts at the Impossible Challenge at the Predator. So, you know, the pain and suffering for the week is only halfway over. So we'll be back for some of that for the rest of the week. And then next week, we will be playing some college football. Give that a whirl. See how that goes. But let's go say hello to Mr. Steve Schneider. I'll catch you guys back here tomorrow. Bye.